Maurice Stokes' journey began during the 1940s in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. While his parents worked the steel mills, he worked the playgrounds of downtown Pittsburgh. Not heavily recruited, Maurice stayed close to home, playing for unknown St. Francis College of Pennsylvania.
Maurice Stokes really put St. Francis of Loretto, Pennsylvania on the map. I mean, he was so great.
Over to Devlin. That's Stokes. Man, what shooting.
By Maurice's junior year, he was averaging 23 points and 22 rebounds a game. And his national coming out party would be on college basketball's biggest stage.
The first time I saw Stokes was in a college game in Madison Square Garden, and he was absolutely fantastic.
In the history of the NIT, nobody has ever won the MVP and be in a losing team, which Maurice was. I mean, he would get a rebound, dribble the length of the floor. People in New York, I think, in the 50s, never saw a player like Maurice. And that's what catapulted him into the national stage. And Maurice became the first draft pick for the Royals in '55 and didn't stop there.
In his first NBA game, Maurice would notch 32 points, 20 rebounds, and 8 assists on his way to winning Rookie of the Year.
He had all the moves. He can handle the ball, dribble it well. He was very physical and drove to the basket and could shoot the jumper.
That's Stokes for the basket. Bullseye.
When he was going for a rebound, you know, you want to get out of his way because he was going to get it no matter what, with force and power. Just that type of ball player. Kind you like to play ball with, too.
Passes to Stokes, and he is deadly.
He played great basketball against everybody, really. I mean, he was 6'7", 6'8", and played inside. But he was quick, could dribble the ball up and down the court, which was unheard of.
Maurice Stokes was a magic without flair. But then he was a power player. He was on the style of a Karl Malone or somebody like that. He can go and get that rebound and play to the pivot.
Maurice Stokes, to me, was probably next to Michael Jordan, was the greatest ball player that ever hit the NBA. This guy, for as big as he was, he could do everything that Michael could.
For the 3 seasons he was in the league, Stokes would make the All-Star team each year, and he ranks behind only Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell in average rebounds per game. But Maurice's legacy goes beyond statistics.
At that time, he was already showed signs that he would have been one of the most important power forwards in the history of the NBA.
My friends in Boston won't appreciate this, but had he not taken sick, I think they would have been talking about the Cincinnati dynasty as opposed to the Celtic dynasty in the late 50s and early 60s.
Well, he was a great player. And as far as I'm concerned, when a guy passes away, that doesn't make him any greater in my book. You know, if he was great, he was great, and this guy was great.
Maurice was